Anyway, I appreciate the talk, now that we know what's going on, who's operating what. I need to be off anyway, because I actually need to speak to Callum about a few things, and then, depending on what he says, I then need to go speak to Cori. But I also appreciate you all for welcoming. I can't speak today. I apologize. I think you've realized from that talk that I can't. But I appreciate you welcoming him, to the group, because he hasn't had the nicest time, and depending on what Callum's now about to tell me, his time could get easier or it could get worse. So anyway, I'm now off, and I'll let you guys continue speaking. But yeah, I guess I'll see you all around. So thank you. Okay, let's walk away. We've got to go and see Callum, because I need to ask Callum if Corey's dad is alive. I was then gonna say Reese, and I don't know why I was gonna say Reese, but I was going to. But we need to go and check on if Callum's dad, or not Callum's dad, Corey's dad. It is so confusing. There are so many names that I get mixed up with, and it's kind of annoying, but it kind of one of those things. You have to get used to it, because at the end of the day, there's like, what, 40, 50 people here, and if I don't know every single person's name, then what kind of leader am I? And I don't know, I just feel like I need to know everyone, and sometimes when I mess up the words, I give myself a hard time, and that kind of thing. And Jack's got new clothes. Travis has a new haircut now. This is weird, okay? Because personally, obviously, facially, he looks like Travis, and hair-wise and clothes-wise, it looks like Travis. But the hairstyle has just changed the way he looks completely, and it doesn't look like Travis. It's kind of the same way as me. I used to have a long fringe going over my face, and now that I don't, now that I have it shaved at the sides and whatnot, I look completely different, because it is crazy how much something so small as a hair, or something as small as a haircut, can impact something so big, your looks. And it's weird. It really is. But we need to speak to Callum anyway, so hi. So we speak once again. Yeah, I have a few questions for you, but I'm in a good mood, so I'll let you speak first. Right. Well, honestly, I don't have much to say. All I really wanted to clear up was that I don't blame you for doing what you did to me. In fact, at that point in time, I was debating whether to shoot you or not, and honestly, I was leaning towards shooting. I don't know why, I just was. I understand that this is where I need to be. In a way, I'm glad I'm here. I wasn't me. I haven't been me for a while. Ever since that night when you and your family left to go to your cabin, I haven't been myself. You tried to save me, I know that. I was scared and I turned you away. I forced Travis to stay too, which dragged him down, but he got up and started again. I want to do that. I just don't know how. Everything you've said there, it makes complete sense. I completely understand how you're feeling. In fact, honestly, if you want to start making it up to us, there's one thing you can do for me. There's one thing you could do for me. Is it the questions? I'll happily answer, even if the answers aren't what you were hoping for. Yeah, it is the questions. So, okay. Here's my first question. And it's something that I've been wondering ever since that night when I cut your throat, but you get what I'm saying. Do you have any more prisoners at the sanctuary? Yes. Many are just random people who attacked us. The rest are people who are more protected than others for reasons like trading and because they're bargaining chips. Right, so, if you don't mind, can I get some names? Only because I'm just, in general, I just want to know. But they're the names of the important ones, not just not the random prisoners. There's only 3 more important prisoners at the sanctuary. Lou, Bill, and Kai. Right, and who are those 3? Lou is the co-owner of a community in Mexico somewhere. My dad kidnapped him a while ago. We've had him ever since. Bill is the husband of an ex-spy that used to work for the military. My dad also kidnapped him a while ago for reasons I honestly don't know. And the last, Kai, he's an ex-leader of a group called the Curtaintaints, who you clearly know fairly well. Kai. And did you fake his death at all? I faked all 3 of their deaths. In fact, all of the important prisoners had their deaths faked at one point. I'm mostly interested in Kai, okay, Callum? Right? So, my question is, does he have a son? He mentioned something about a son, Kobe or something. Cori? Yeah, that's the one. I guess if you're friends with him, you can tell him that his dad's alive, huh? Yeah, I mean, honestly, it seems like everyone's dads are alive, you know? My dad's alive, your dad's alive, Corey's dad's alive, Luna's dad's alive, you know? You get what I'm saying? Sure. Any other questions or things that I can do? No, I only had that one question, so that's all. Honestly, if we need anything from you, we'll ask. I mean, I've got a few ideas for what you can help out with in the future, but until I am confirming that, you can stay here. Okay, it's not like I'm going anywhere anyway. Guess I'll see you around. Yeah, see ya. Also, have some bread. I mean, I don't know if they've been feeding you or whatnot, but there's food there for you if you want it, so... Yeah, best of luck for you trying to change, and I appreciate the, information. Okay, now that we know that, Kai, Corey's dad is named Kai. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of in a stupid way, and I don't know why. In a way, I was kind of thinking, when I heard Corey's name, I was kind of like, what's the bet in his dad's name begins with a K or a C? And looks like I was right, his name is Kai, so K-A-I, I presume. Or Kai as in, I don't know how else, K-Y-E, I guess you'd spell Kai, or K-I-E, I don't know. I mean, I presume the way I know is K-A-I, I believe. I don't know, something like that anyway. But anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, let's oh, the doors. Okay, they're here. Okay, good. Okay, so Emily is sat over there. Okay, all right. And then Reese is okay. Cori's reading. Cori? Oh, hey Ryan. I was just reading. So, how did it go? Well, I spoke to Callum, you know, and I spoke to other people as well, but I just spoke to Callum, just got back, and Callum said he still has 3 important prisoners. Okay, I'm, trying not to get my hopes up. Yeah, that's understandable. Now, the people that he said he still has are named Lou, Bill, and Kai. Kai, that's your dad's name. So, he is alive? Well, I mean, Callum says he is. So, whether he's telling the truth, I honestly don't know. But at this point, he has no reason to lie. So, you know, I hope he's telling the truth. So, when can we go and find out? In a few days, definitely, okay? The thing is, we can't just come back here, you know, and then leave as soon as we arrive. You know, that's not fair on the people here. I understand. Materials are very scarce, and it's not easy to come across gasoline. Also, I'm sure you want to spend some time with your family. Yeah, I do, but, you know, I promise we'll go as soon as possible. It's fine. I trust you. Either way, I'm gonna continue reading. Yeah, okay, alright. Have fun, I guess. Reese, you can keep taking pictures or whatever you were doing, looking at him, or something like that anyway. Emily, how's it going? Oh, you were buddying Glider. I need to make sure to keep... Now, this is the thing, okay? You remember that stupid teddy I used to have? Well, I still have it, but... I used to call that Waddles, because that was his name, and I keep going to call Glider Waddles, and it's the most annoying thing. But, you know, I'm gonna try and get used to it. I want to go stand out on the balcony, actually, for a bit. Let's come out here. Wow. This is kind of crazy. I mean, there's people down there, but Okay, we gotta be careful that we don't fall. This is kind of crazy. I mean, I need to get some rest. I haven't slept in days, so I need to get some rest. But we built Cori this little room. I mean, it's not much. It's just a bed and a room and a torch. But it's there for now, and I don't want to go in Reese's room because I don't know if he'd appreciate that. But if I come in here, I mean, I took my armor off. Took my hand armor off because I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, fair enough, it's cool outside of the walls, but when you're inside the walls, there's not really much need to be protecting yourself, to be honest. So, I don't know. I just feel like it's, I feel like it's unnecessary to have it on in the community, to be honest. I mean, when we go back out to find Cori's dad and whatnot, obviously we'll put the armor back on. But right now, the way it's looking, the way everyone told me back at the meeting that we're running low on supplies, and I mean not food, not guns, not ammo, not that kind of thing, but just random supplies like building supplies and medical supplies and things that we need to keep going. I mean, food, water, and weapons, that's fine. We got that down. We don't need any more of those. I mean, we're not using guns as often as we normally do anyway, so we don't need those as much as we need everything else. The only problem is, the only other stuff we need is obviously medical supplies and gasoline and that kind of thing, and we don't have a lot of that. I mean, we've got generators here, and without gasoline, the generators stop running, and we need gasoline to keep the generators running. So at some point, we're going to have to make a supply run into somewhere, but we obviously can't go on a supply run here because the city's completely destroyed. And I don't know if the other city where the Karma Point is in the kingdom, I don't know if they've looted that. I don't know if they've looted the city yet or not. I mean, it's my understanding that the city would be heavily overrun, right? Because so many people lived there. But at the same time, if it was so heavily overrun, there would be so many more walkers in the city that we'd see, but we haven't. Which is why it leads me to believe that someone's stockpiling walkers, which is a weird thing to say, but I just don't understand if this is the case. Why would they be doing it?